Good morning. We are taking accounting equation. In the previous video, we have already discussed the meaning, but again, today we are taking the meaning of accounting equation so that we can revise that. Meaning of accounting equation. Okay. Accounting equation is a mathematical expression which shows that assets and liabilities of a firm are equal. See, assets are equal to liability plus capital. This is accounting equation. It can be expressed as assets is equal to equity, total claims. Okay. Then liability is equal to asset minus capital. It can be expressed as capital is equal to asset minus liabilities. There are four ways. Okay. Now this accounting equation is based on dual aspect concept of accounting, which we have studied previously in accounting principles and concepts. Okay. It means that every transaction has two aspects, debit and credit. Debit will be always equal to the total of credit. Okay. Accounting equation is a mathematical expression which shows that assets is equal to liability, and it is expressed as assets is equal to liability plus capital. It can be expressed in this manner also: liability equal to asset minus capital, capital is equal to asset minus liability. Now the effect of transactions on accounting equation. As discussed, accounting equation will always be true. Okay. That is, assets will be always equal to the total of liability plus capital. A transaction may affect both the sides, that is asset side and the liability side, by the same amount, or one side of the equation. If it is affecting only one side, then both the effects. Okay. If the same if the effect is on the same side, then one item will be increasing and another item will be decreasing by the same amount. Transactions can be divided into two parts. The transactions from accounting equation viewpoint can be divided into two parts. Transactions may have two effects on two items, or they may be affecting more than two items. To understand the accounting equation, we will take one more illustration, illustration 3 from our book. Okay. The transactions are, there are 9 transactions. The first transaction is Rakesh commenced business with cash rupees 1,50,000. Second transaction, he is purchasing furniture for cash 20,000. Purchase goods from Mahesh on credit 25,000. Now see, if this credit word is not mentioned, then also we will take the third transaction as a credit transaction, because it is mentioned, the name of the dealer is mentioned. Unless it is mentioned as cash, it will be treated as credit transaction. Then the fourth transaction, like here, sold goods to Mohan for cash. Now this will be a cash transaction even if the name is mentioned. Costing 10,000, goods costing 10,000 was sold for 14,000. There is a gain of, for a profit of 4,000 rupees. So there will be three effects. Okay. In most of the transactions there are two effects. In this one it is three items will be affected. Additional capital introduced 20,000 rupees. Commission is received in advance 2,000. Paid to creditors in full settlement. Okay. Here we had purchased on credit from Mahesh 25,000 rupees. That amount we are paying, and full settlement we paid only 22,500. So discount is received. So again three items will be affected. Here sold goods costing 15,000 for 18,000. Profit is there. Again more than two items will be affected. And the last, furniture will be depreciated by 10%. Okay. Read all the transactions carefully. Try to understand the meaning of each transaction. It is new to you, so go slowly only. Don't try to hurry up. Now see the transactions. The first transaction was Rakesh started business with cash 1,50,000 rupees. So on the asset side, make a column for cash. Cash will increase by 1,50,000 rupees. The second effect will be on the liability side, liability plus capital. Capital will increase by 1,50,000. See, asset side total is 1,50,000 and the liability side total is 1,50,000. Both the sides are equal. Now take the second transaction. Furniture purchased for cash 20,000 rupees. So write one more column next to cash, furniture, and below that you add 20,000 rupees. Furniture is increasing by 20,000, and the second effect is on the same side, asset side, cash will reduce by 20,000 rupees. So the balance left in cash is 1,30,000, furniture 20,000. So the total of asset side is 1,50,000. There is no effect on the liability side, so the capital remains same, 1,50,000. See, both the sides are equal, no? 150, 150. Now take the third transaction. Purchased goods from Mahesh, 25,000 rupees. Now write one more item, stock. Stock is increasing by 25,000 rupees. It is a credit transaction, so our liability will increase. So on the liability side, next to capital, write creditors, one more columns, and creditors will increase by 25,000 rupees. Calculate the new equation. Cash same, 1,30,000. Furniture no effect, 20,000. Stock increases to 25,000 rupees. The total of asset side is 1,75,000 rupees. On the liability side, creditors increase by 25,000. Capital remains unchanged. The total of liability side is also 1,75,000. Accounting equation is true in this case also. Now the fourth transaction, cash sales. Goods costing 10,000 rupees was sold for 14,000 rupees. Cash increases by 14,000. Stock decreases by 10,000 rupees. And there is a profit of 4,000. The profit or loss will affect the capital. So here in this case profit is there, so capital will increase by 4,000. So it is 1,54,000 rupees. Total again same. It will be 1,79,000 on both the sides. Now take new transaction. Additional capital. Okay, capital introduced is 20,000 rupees. So cash will increase by 1,44,000. From 1,44,000 plus 20,000, it becomes 1,64,000 rupees. No effect on furniture, no effect on stock, liability, creditors, no effect, but capital will increase. Okay, so it will become 1,74,000 rupees. 154 plus 20, 1,74,000 rupees. Okay. Now take the sixth equation. See, the new equation after fifth transaction was 1,64,000, 20,000 plus 15,000. Okay, and here it is 25 plus 1,74, 199 both the sides. Now the sixth transaction says that commission received in advance. So whenever any income is received in advance, it is a liability. It will not be added to the capital. So a new column, commission received in advance, you will write on the liability side, 2,000 below that column, and it is received in cash, so our cash will increase by 2,000. So under the new equation, cash stands at 1,66,000, furniture 20,000, stock no effect 25,000, creditors at 25,000 rupees, commission received in advance 2,000, and capital at 1,74,000 rupees. Now the seventh transaction says that Mahesh was paid in full settlement, rupees 22,500. So 25,500 minus 22,500, there is a gain or profit of 2,500. It will be added to capital. Creditors will be deducted by 25,000, so their balance will be 0. Okay, they are paid in full settlement, so 0. Cash will reduce by 22,500, so the balance left is 1,44,500 rupees. Furniture no effect, stock no effect, and capital increases by 2,500. The total of both the sides is same. Now eighth transaction, it's a good transaction, little difficult one for the beginners. Okay, goods costing 15,000 was sold for 18,000 rupees. So stock 15,000 minus 15,000 0. It is sold at a profit of 3,000, so capital will increase by 3,000 rupees. It will be added to the capital 3,000. So now capital stands at 1,79,500. Out of 18,000, 5,000 is received in cash. So cash will increase by 5,000. So now cash stands at rupees 1,78,500. 18,000 minus 5,000, the balance 13,000 is still outstanding. The debtors have not paid. So we will make a new column and add that 13,000 to that. So now in the new equation, cash stands at rupees 1,78,500, furniture 20,000, stock is nil, debtors 13,000, creditors nil, commission received in advance 2,000, and capital 1,79,500. The total of both the sides will be same, 1,81,500. Okay. Now the last transaction, furniture is depreciated by 10% of 20,000. So 2,000 rupees. Furniture will reduce by 2,000. So the value of furniture will be 18,000 in the new equation. Depreciation will result in a loss to the business. So capital will reduce by 2,000 rupees. So capital 179,500 minus 2,000. Capital at the end is 1,77,500. Commission received in advance is 2,000 rupees. No effect on debtors. Furniture reduced to 18,000 and cash stands at 1,48,500. Find out the total. Both the sides will be same, 1,79,500 rupees. Now again, I am not giving you any assignment. Please go through this illustration carefully. Try to solve it yourself. First go through the solution 2 times, 3 times. Once you understand that, try to solve the same illustration. The question is given on a separate page. Try it yourself.